Kindergarten was my first year at St. Pat's and I loved it. My favorite memory from kindergarten was the silent fox. In first grade, Mrs. Starseski made sure we knew that a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a period. Some of my other memories include Christmas festivities, Race for Education, Field Day, the Christmas and spring concerts, and so much more. I loved being in the choir and I played the clarinet in the band. I have been in Envirothon for the past 4 years. I learned a ton and I had lots of fun. Even though this year got cut short, I have made many fantastic memories from 6th grade. Some include having the honor to be the student council president. I also enjoyed playing jailbreak against the teachers. St. Pat's and Holy Trinity are like a second home to me, and I will miss each and every one of you next year.
Hi, Holy Trinity. I had a great experience at this school in St. Pat's. I had an awesome 7 years at this school. I met a lot of friends, and I learned a lot at this school. I will miss all the teachers who have taught me at this school. My favorite memories about the school are when it's first day of school, when we dunk water on Miss N on field day, also when it's Race for Education Day, and many more. I will miss you all. Thank you.
Holy Trinity was the Minute to Win It games. There were so many fun games. The best part about the day was when we did jailbreak against teachers and parents. It was so much fun and really funny. My favorite memory from St. Joe's was Race for Education, when they bought an obstacle bouncy house. It was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to go to Holy Trinity. I made many new friends that made me laugh, and I'm so glad I got to spend my 6th grade year at Holy Trinity.
In kindergarten, we sat on the rainbow carpet and listened to teachers read. Thank you, Miss Fessler. First grade. In first grade, we learned that a lot has a space between, and that because is big elephants can always understand small elephants. Second grade. In second grade, we learned science and how the moon changes. Thank you, Miss Stifler. Third grade. In third grade, we learned how to do multiplication, and I got the helpfulness virtue. Fourth grade. In fourth grade, we learned a lot about Pennsylvania and did a lot of book reports. Thank you, Miss Sylvester. Fifth grade. In fifth grade, we did a lot of social studies and had a lot of free time, which was fun. Thank you, Miss Armstrong. Sixth grade. In my last year at St. Pat's Holy Trinity, I got to do a lot. All the recesses and student council meetings were fun. It was a great year. Thank you, Miss Sarciano. Thank you for my 7 years at St. Pat's Holy Trinity.
My memories of this year were altar serving, singing in the choir, pastries with parents, grandparents' day, and gym class. My favorite was gym class because we got to play athletic games and sports, and I love all those things. My favorite thing to do in gym class was pillow polo, jailbreak, speedball. Jailbreak is like dodgeball, except you can get out by getting hit. Speedball is football, soccer, and basketball combined into one sport, so I'm really good at all that because I play all those sports. And finally, pillow polo is where you use padding on a hockey stick and a ball. I also liked altar serving and singing in the choir every Friday in Mass. Altar serving was good because I am able to move in church and still be respectful to church and God. I also served during school masses and parish funerals. This year I was added to the St. Patrick's list of servers for Sunday Mass, but since the quarantine I haven't been able to be added to the schedule yet. I also like to sing in the choir. I have been in the choir since 4th grade and to this year. I was a cantor for the first time this year. I liked choir practice and singing at Mass with Miss Pantano. I enjoyed altar serving and singing in the choir. They are all good service to God in the Holy Trinity Catholic School. Next, I like Grandparents' Day. Grandparents' Day was fun because I get to see my grandparents together at school. And we all have breakfast in the morning with them. I also was able to read about my grandparents for how thankful I am about them, to have them. I see my grandparents a lot, but I don't see them all together on special occasions like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, and birthdays. That's why it's nice to see them on Grandparents' Day at school. Finally, I like pastries with parents because, again, you have breakfast, but this breakfast is very delicious. I had a lot of donuts and cinnamon rolls and pastries with parents this year. Also, you can have your parents there, and you get to talk to your friends for a little more time than you usually do in the morning. We missed our 6th grade field trip, field day, and race for education, but I still had a lot of fun at
My
Holy.
first and last year at Holy Trinity. I'm pleased to say it was a very enjoyable year. Some of my favorite memories include the Battle of the Buildings, all the clubs I was in, and art class. I had a lot of fun when we were working on our roller coasters. I enjoyed Career Day when all the parents came in. I liked learning about Canada, Australia, and Hungary, especially when we did the country fact sheets. I really enjoyed the volunteer work we did as well. I had fun going to the Strand and seeing the orchestra. I am really sad about not being able to finish the year at Holy Trinity, but I will always remember the year that started out the new decade and the year where the church was finished and being the first graduate of Holy Trinity.
My favorite memory throughout 6th grade is when we went to Daily Bed to feed people and when we did our roller coaster, which was really fun. Another favorite memory I had is when we were playing jailbreak with parents and teachers. I also liked it when it was St. Nicholas Day where we got to wear slippers. Another memory I had is when we did the geography bee, spelling bee, and religion bee. I really enjoyed it. I also have another memory I had. I also enjoyed when we played with the police for gym class. We did kickball. It was really fun and I really enjoyed playing with them. And another favorite memory I had is when it was Catholic School Week. I really liked the activities it had during the week, which was really fun too. And yeah, thank you Holy Trinity for making my years really fun and enjoyable.
Of Holy Trinity Catholic School, I'm making this message to say thank you for everything you've done, like teaching me about science and math and social studies and letting me pass through 6th grade, going into middle school at York Catholic. Thank you for getting me ready for it. I just want to recognize the one field day where we played jailbreak and flag tag and water balloons, and thank you for that. And thanks again, Holy Trinity.
I started in pre-K 3 in St. Pat's. My teacher was Miss Mary Kate and Miss Dennis. I remember that was when the class right now in 6th grade, there was only a quarter of it there. I know Gio was there, Asoya was, obviously me, and Issa was there. There might have been a few other people. So I remember when I got the virtue of faithfulness. That will stick in my brain forever. I came in late because my little brother Teague, he was born. So I came in late and everybody was looking at me. I was like, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Because like you assume that when everybody's looking at you. And then they call my name for the virtue and I found out that's why. So I also remember when we were in 1st grade and one day we had the art teacher as a substitute, Miss Eberly. Well, at the time she was Miss Coons. And so we got in a lot of trouble that day. We made the room a mess. It looked terrible. And Miss Darseski, I know she hated chaos. So it was really just chaotic. And it started with one person, and that one person was me. I threw a paper airplane. So the whole class had to write one sentence like 100 times saying, and the sentence was, I will not be chaotic ever again. We got in a lot of trouble. I also remember the one time at Avalanche Express, somebody asked my dad, who's that little girl in the cow hat? And my dad's like, that's one of mine. And there are a lot of things to remember at St. Pat's or Holy Trinity now that I will not forget, and I will miss it. So I want to say thank you, St. Pat's or Holy Trinity, for getting me ready for YC.
Okay, so for my 6th grade memory video, my first memory was when I got to school and my preschool teacher, Mrs. Golden, was standing outside the classroom and she just started French braiding my hair, and that memory stuck with me. And then at SGD, I had to stay at school until 3 p.m. waiting for my bus to pick me up, and I would always help my 1st grade teacher clean up the classroom and just organize everything. Then skip a few years, and then 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, as you probably know, I play the flute. And I remember at the end of every year, everyone in band would get an ice cream party, so that was really fun. And another memory I have is 5th and 6th grade year at safety. And last year, there was a little girl who saw her mom in the road, so she tried to run into the road to get to her mom. And I was the one who saw her and stopped her, so the teachers were so happy for that. And then for 6th grade, when I got to Holy Trinity on my first day, I remember seeing everyone, and they were so nice, because I've never been the new kid. I've always just been the welcomer, not welcome. So that was probably one of my best memories ever, just being so welcomed immediately.
Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great quarantine. I'm just here to say a couple things since it is my last year here at this school. Let's talk about my memories. My favorite memory from my time here is when we played jailbreak against the teachers. Another great memory I have is being the announcer at Catholic Schools Week for the annual gym competition. One of the best memories I have is when my 4th grade class visited the Capitol. I will always cherish the memories I've made here and appreciate everything the school has done for me. Thank you.
Great memories from St. Patrick and Holy Trinity. One memory is from 3rd grade when we got to chew bubble gum and see how big of a bubble we could blow. While we were chewing, we were able to dance around and have fun. This is my favorite classroom memory. I have a lot of fond memories with Miss Sen. My favorite is when she taught us how to play jailbreak. It became one of my very favorite games to play in gym. Another fun Miss N memory is during one field day when she had water dumped on her. It was amazing and funny. When I was in 3rd grade, I was awarded the St. Patrick Award. I didn't know it was going to happen. When we went into the gym for the awards, I saw my mom, dad, and grandparents. I didn't know why they were there until Miss Smith called my name for the award. Another great memory was that Miss Smith allowed my dad to come to the school for his internship. I got to see him all the time and liked having him in class with me. Probably the best memory I have from school is meeting Callie. She's my very best friend. I don't remember how it first happened. I have so many friends, including Issa, Emily, Milena, Sheila, and Celia. I will miss Holy Trinity and all of the great...
Hello, I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I only wish I could say that in person, but you already know why I can't. I just wanted to say that I've had an amazing time at Holy Trinity and St. Patrick's. I spent my whole life at that school, and I'm glad that I did because I enjoyed every moment I spent over there. I want to thank the teachers too for what a great job they did in teaching us, even though we can be bugger sometimes. But overall, they made it fun and exciting for us and worthwhile. I made a lot of friends over there, but some of them I might not see again, but it was fun while it lasted. I'm sad to say that this is goodbye, but I'm guaranteed to come visit once in a while, so be ready. Anyways, I hope that you have a wonderful summer and...
Wow, I can't believe I've been at this school for 8 whole years. The school year has gone by so fast, especially my 6th grade year. Some of the best memories I've had were making new friends throughout the years, art, library, and being with some of my friends from pre-K. I will miss all my teachers who helped me learn and grow throughout all the years, and a special thank you to Miss Arciano for motivating me this year. Thank you.
This is Peyton Newcomer, and I would like to say, have a great summer to all of you guys. I have had an awesome time with you through all our time at St. Pat's and Holy Trinity. Good luck to everyone next year, wherever you might be. And thank you, Mr. Arciano and Mr. Lonick, for being our teachers this year. Bye.
Hola, mi año escolar ha sido un buen año. He aprendido muchas cosas y sobre todo para mí ha sido un reto aprender a hablar inglés. Le agradezco mucho a mis maestros y compañeros por brindarme mucho apoyo y ayuda. Muchas gracias.
I'm Sydney Roberts, one of the 6th grade students in the first graduating class of Holy Trinity Catholic School. One of my favorite memories is when we were in gym class and we were playing Jailbreak, my class's favorite game. We all were very competitive in a friendly way, and always were happy no matter if we were with our friends or not. Although some of us were a little upset in the beginning, we were all happy in the end. My class shares a special bond because we are all friends and look out for each other. It is very hard for us not to be together for our graduation, but hopefully when COVID-19 is over, we can get together one last time in the summer before we leave for junior high. God bless you all, 6th graders.
Menace. When I first came to St. Patrick on my Thanksgiving break from Florida for the tour of the school, I was very impressed because it was something different from Florida schools. I liked the school right away. I liked how Miss Smith welcomed me. I was very excited to begin to come to the school. When I came back to Pennsylvania to start my school year and I met Miss Armstrong and my classmates, I was a little scared, but excited to meet everyone. Miss Armstrong was a great teacher, even though it was for a short period of time. Then our school name changed to Holy Trinity, and I thought it was going to be a great last year at Holy Trinity. I really enjoyed my classmates and the teachers. What I liked the most about my classmates was the way they treated me. I will never forget the great memories I have from Holy Trinity.
My name is Ashley Naylor. I've been at this school for 8 years. I started when it was called St. Patrick. I have had a great time over the years. I remember when we went to J.A. Biztown last year. I worked at BizT. Before we went to Biztown, we had to fill out a form. One of the things listed on the form was to make a slogan. Our slogan was, "Get your tea from me." It was lots of fun. I also remember when we had a school family fun night at Laser Alley and at Rollerway. At Rollerway, we played 4 corners and all had lots of fun. Some of my favorite classes in school were art and music class. Everyone in my class always loved field day and Race for Education. We had fun and ended the day with Rita's Ice. I hope you enjoy your time at Holy Trinity Catholic School as well. Hello.